this 125 East if it was last year, but Ricky Carmichael out in front. Well, he's going to set the record maybe for consecutive wins to start a season in the 125 East division.
Look at him through the whoops, just keeping it flat. You can see the difference between Carmichael staying on the top versus Raynard right there, dropping down into the bottoms of some of those. He picked it up back there through the last 4 or 5 into the corner. He's trying to stay in contact with Ricky. He's got to put pressure on. This is like, I think, what Larry Ward did to Jeremy McGrath in his heat race. Stay there. Make Carmichael think about you a little bit. Maybe you can change the outcome here.
Not a 3-second lead for number 6 over number 21. Ricky Carmichael taking his own lines.
He's so aggressive. He just attacks the track.
Suzuki leaderboard, Carmichael, Raynard, Bentley now in 3rd with Nice in 4th. And Tyler Evans showing up in the top 5, number 417. His greatest race of his young career.
Ricky just starting to get into his groove now, going for the triple, making it no problem down that straightaway in that rhythm section, jumping all the way over the plateau and the next jump, the way he was doing earlier. Not as good through the whoops that time, but still aggressive.
After such an easy win at Daytona, as Marty Reed pointed out, 37+ seconds. He won by Daytona and having the most challenging night so far of this season. Our Honda stopwatch gives us about a 6-second advantage now for Carmichael.
Yeah, over that last lap and a half, he pulled out so much time just by jumping the triples. He's still going for him. Raynard isn't. Plus, Ricky's got a couple other lines out there where he's able to pull away time. And consider this. Towards the end of this race, if Ricky doesn't get tired, I'll be a little bit surprised. I know he's in great shape, but he's ridden every lap tonight.
Now that's amazing. Working out with Ezra Lusk at that practice track has really benefited both riders, even though one's wearing green and the other one red in 2 different divisions. The lapper's in the way of Ricky Carmichael. He just breezed by, takes the line he wants.
He anticipates pretty good. In that last chance qualifier, he was buried in the pack. Took his time, weeded his way through everybody, and came out to win it. Didn't look like he was even going to have a chance of getting the top 3 just by making good decisions out there. He's putting himself in the right place to make those passes, just like he did for the lead, going right between both LaRusso through the whoops to take the lead. That was just amazing. 6
laps to go. The white flag and checkered flags will be flying when we come back to the Superdome in New Orleans. A 9-second lead here with the 125 main for Ricky Carmichael, Pro Circuit Kawasaki.
Now he's got a different line through there. He doesn't jump the triple, he jumps the complete opposite timing. He's trying to get all the faces, the takeoffs that he's jumping from to be the ones without the ruts in them. Now you see Raynard still holding on to second, but losing about 1.5 seconds a lap. Not that much, but plenty when he added up to 15 laps. There you see him changing his mind right there to get through the lappers in the whoop sections.
Carmichael slowing down a bit, 58.9 the lap time as Raynard trying to catch up. It would be his 4th second-place finish out of 5 races this year.
That's got to be frustrating.
Well, Jim Ferry won this division last year with 2nd places, did not have a win. Bentley, 3rd place. And Bentley's had a very interesting year. He got the whole shot in the first race and ended up 21st. A 13th. He won the LCQ in Tampa and came back for a 7th in the main event and is coming off an 8th place main event at Daytona.
Look at his handlebars. They're higher up than Carmichael's. I thought Carmichael had his the highest. I think Bentley just topped him. He's got him higher and he's got the levers pointed straight out. And it's hard when you got the levers pointed straight out to keep your elbows up a little bit and still be able to get to him, because you've got to sort of drop your arms to reach your fingers out there. You've seen a little bit of an uncomfortable position, I think.
With Ricky Carmichael in the lead in the 125 with about 4 laps to go, let's go down to Marty.
Yeah, we're down here with Chad Watts. Chad, we noticed he stopped going for the triples. Did you tell him that on the signboard?
Not directly. I told him to start riding smarter and the race of track. So we don't need to be doing the triples. Getting pretty ruddy right now, and he's doing the right thing.
Guys, this is the difference from last year to this year. Last year, he wouldn't have followed the signboard instructions.
Yeah, he got pretty over-aggressive last year in his rookie year as a pro, but said he's learned a lot. Well, Mitch Payton told him to make all the mistakes he wanted to make his first season. The second year, go out after the number one plate.
Now Ricky learns fast. He doesn't make the same mistake twice.
So it's Raynard in second, followed by Bentley, and Tyler Evans in fourth. Jimmy Neese now in fifth.
Carmichael coming up to lap Lytle and Flowers.
Checking the Suzuki leaderboard, exactly what we said. Tyler Evans out of Salinas, California. It's going to be a thrill of his racing career so far. And Ricky Carmichael now 12-second advantage.
Well, he's not pulling away that much, just a little bit each lap. Raynard's still pushing, but I think right now he realizes this race is pretty much over. He's going to get second unless Carmichael goes down.
Carmichael just passing Flowers, number 112, has number 541 as his next target on the last 3 laps.
You can see him staying right on the tops of those whoops. Doesn't ever drop down in. Now you can see plus 18. Be smart.
Breathe. A 1-minute lap time. So he's taking it easy after gaining the big lead.
All he's got to do is make sure that his margin stays the same, maybe even grows a little bit. As long as it does, he's not going to push and take any unnecessary chances. Right there, you see him looking back at the flagger.
White flag is flying, and Taylor Evans has moved into third. So as we take a look at the runaway here for Ricky Carmichael, Evans is having the race of his life. Final lap for Ricky Carmichael on his way to setting a new 125 East record.
It's just amazing that his route to this main event, even in some of the heat races, Atlanta, Tampa, going down and having to come from behind, passing these guys, taking over the win on the last lap, doing the same thing here in the last chance qualifier. Doesn't seem like anything can stop him.
Carmichael almost does a high five with all the mechanics. They line up like Earnhardt. Ricky Carmichael, though, taking it easy on his last lap. Is only one turn and the end of this whoop section away from making it 5 out of 5. Ricky Carmichael, the checkers. So Carmichael sets the new record. He's got 8 career wins, but he has broken the 125 East for wins to start a season. 5 straight. The 125 record is 6 straight wins at the beginning of the season, set by Damon Huffman in 1995, and Ricky will try for that as Raynard comes over the finish line in second place. Touring the Dome here in New Orleans, Ricky Carmichael has just won.